Hello everyone, this is PauseTheCat and welcome back to another Minecraft Vanilla survival episode. So I thought I would start out at the villager place, whatever this place is called, the villager breeder I guess. I thought I would start out here and kind of show you around and show you what I did after last episode. So I decided to clean up the ceiling and the walls and kind of went with, you know, the pattern I did over here. It's like exactly the same except it's smaller. So there you go. And up here it's also like exactly the same except it's all glass. And I had to like dig out the whole landmass here. So there are a lot of like running water spots, but we just won't worry about those. I don't really feel like having to fill those in. And there are so many zombies up there and they're very obnoxious. You can see that guy, he's in like gold armor. Anyway, I extended this like whatever this thing is called, this villager holding area. I decided to extend it so I could fit more villagers in it. And I've also decided to add a little space where I can just like plop down a boat and pick up villagers in it so I can move them over to the finished villager storage area over here. So I showed you this last episode, just a little peek of it, but I've now filled up a lot of the spaces in them. There's only 2 spaces that I haven't filled, and they're mostly librarians, but I do have some of these guys like a leather worker and a cleric and a shepherd, which he might be useful in the future, I don't know, and lots of librarians. I still want to get like an armor smith or a weaponsmith. I think being able to sell coal to them will be helpful, so I'll probably put him like right there. But yeah, villager area is going quite well. And it's just about done here, I think. Now I actually want to move on to a sugarcane farm that I can use the sugarcane from to turn into paper, so I can like sell these guys all the paper and make lots of emeralds and all that money and stuff, because I run out of paper very quickly. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I believe I am going to put it over there. I think that's going to be like the farming section of the base in this direction, and we'll have all of our farms and stuff, obviously, because it's the farming section. But we're starting with like a massive sugarcane farm. It's designed by Mumbo Jumbo. It is huge, and it's going to take up lots of space, and I have to get digging, so I'm going to start doing that. Okay, I finished digging the hole, and wow, this thing is massive. It's going to take a lot of time to build this thing and a lot of resources, because this whole thing is going to be filled with the farm. It's like a big diamond, and it's gonna go like all the way to over here, and then all the way to over here, and then all the way to over here, and then all the way to over there. I think you get the point. So yeah, that's it. That's a lot of stuff. That's a big farm. And just to give you the perspective of like how much this is going to take, here's all the resources. And actually I'm missing glass. I'll probably need like this much glass. So yeah, that's a lot of resources. I don't even actually have enough pistons. I need to make more. So that's good. That's always nice when you don't have enough of something. But I will figure that out. I'm out of iron. That's why I don't have enough pistons. So yeah. I'll figure that out. But I guess also to give you an update on the giant hole, I've dug a lot of it, and it's on the same level as this, so that's good. I will get started on the farm now, so you'll see how much difficulty this farm will take. Alright, the sugarcane farm is completely finished. I even like finished off the decorations and stuff. Here we can see it has a beautiful, I actually really like this glass roof. I think it looks fantastic. And we also have, once again, our usual birchwood and ice. So you're used to that, I'm sure, because that completely covers the walls of my base. For the rest of the farm, though, other than like these 5 blocks, I decided to just clean up this stone wall. So I got rid of any like granite diorite or andesite or any holes in it, except for that. That is my access to the main room. Yeah, all of that is now just stone, so I think it looks a lot nicer, even though it is just stone. I think it helps the look, and I think it'll save a lot of time for me, so I don't actually have to, you know, dig all of that out and then fill all of it in with actual decoration blocks. And I think it looks okay. I think it keeps kind of the industrial feel, or at least that's my excuse for just keeping the stone there, but I think it's fine. The farm is done though. I should probably focus on that a little bit. So let me explain how this works. Down there, and also in the opposite corner, those are timers they're hopper timers, and they tell the pistons with this redstone, and there's like a really big vertical redstone torch thingy right here. They tell the pistons to fire, then they'll retract, and that's how all of the things, the sugarcane, goes down into there, and then it slides on the ice and it goes into the hoppers, and then everything from the hoppers just goes into those chests. So it's working pretty well, and it's this, like I said, this thing is a massive farm, but we can see it working there. And I think we already have a lot of sugarcane, and I've already used some to trade with the villagers. But yeah, we already have a lot, and I think it was like over to here before I took some for the villagers. So yeah, this thing is working very nicely. I'm very happy with it. It took a lot of time and resources, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Plus it is a cool farm. So I'm very happy with it. It took lots of glass, but glass isn't that hard to get, especially because all you have to do is like go to the desert biome, mine some sand, and then throw it in the furnace room that we did earlier. So I'm really happy because everything in this base is like coming together. I've felt actually motivated to build more things because I actually need more things, especially with the villagers, and I can actually use the furnace room for making all this glass, and then I can actually use the storage room, and then now I want to build a mob farm to trade with more villagers. I think now that I'm starting to do more stuff, especially with the villagers, I have a reason to build more of these farms, and it's just making my time in this world a lot more fun. So I'm really happy with the swamp base. I think it's doing well, but there's one more thing that I wanted to mention. I also dug down a little bit more in here. This hole is getting really deep. We're getting there. We still have a good 15 or 16 blocks to dig down, but it's getting there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, swim out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. In here, the last thing I'll tell you about with the villagers, I got a mending book. Finally, oh, and a name tag. That's pretty cool too. I got a guy with a mending. I already put it on my elytra here, so now I don't have to repair them or find new ones. I just have to get some XP from the Enderman farm, and those will repair on up, like my armor. So I'm super happy about that. It cost 36 emeralds, which is a little bit ridiculous, but I'll live with it. I'm gonna try to find another villager with mending for maybe less, because I feel like that's probably near the top of the amount of emeralds that there can be for a book. So I'm gonna try to find another emerald. I'm gonna try to find another emerald. Now I'm gonna try to find another villager that sells mending books, and hopefully it'll be for less. But yeah, things are going quite well. Things are going quite well. The next thing that I might build is a mob farm. I don't know where I'm gonna build it, but somewhere. I'm not really sure. Probably over there where the other farm is, because this is going to be like the farm section, like I said. So that'll probably be in the next episode though. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. So if you like this episode, oh yeah, I need to do that wall. Whoops. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.